education streaming, there are a plethora or a bunch of different videos or even encyclopedia articles that come up within your search. So we're going to talk about how to use that resource and how to cite from that resource. And again, one more time, what does cite mean? Where we found our information. Good job. So each one of you needs to click the link to Discovery Education Streaming. The thing about this link is it's broken on the picture, so don't push the picture. Only use the words. Go ahead and click. In this, you have to log in. So you're going to push the log in, and we are going to use Stellick's login. So look up front because its spelling is so important. Stellick student is the login. Stellick student is your login, or your username, I'm sorry. And your password is the word student, all lowercase. I'll leave it up there before I push login so that you can have the correct spelling. If you have already typed it all, go ahead and log in. Make sure it's spelled correctly or it will continue to say that the username and password is not correct. Good job. Awesome. Looks like everybody's logged in. So now I'm going to log in up here. All right. So this has the same idea. When you are ready to search for a topic, at the very top, you're able to enter a keyword about your topic. Again, we'll look up jellyfish, just so that we can stay constant before you guys research on your own. So, type the word jellyfish into the Enter Keywords search panel. What comes up is a bunch of different videos that have to do with your topic. I'm actually just going to pick one, and we'll watch a little bit of information about it. Now, because this is a video, you have to listen and watch. Once you find information that pertains to your topic, you write it down. But just like the other one from Britannica, we always have to, what's the word? Cite our information. What's the word one more time? Cite. We have to cite our information. And by citing our information, that tells us where we found it. Excellent. So I'm going to push play real quick. And before I do, I want you to have your pencil ready, because you have to write one more fact about jellyfish. You ready? All right, let's push play. When you find your one fact and write it down, you may pause, and then we'll move forward from there for citation. First, and then let's put on that first one. Click on the first one. find your one fact. Put your pencils down when you have written your one fact so that I know we can move on. All right, I see you're completing your one fact, so I'm going to pause. All right, so each one of you has another fact about jellyfish that we're adding to our research. But we always want to make sure we do what when we find another fact from a different resource? We want to make sure we, what's my word? What's the C word?
Science.
We want to cite. In order to do that for Discovery Education, below your video, you'll see a link that says citations. Does everybody see that link?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you go ahead and click on the citations, and the first thing that comes up looks exactly like the same citation we just did from Britannica. You can copy this citation down, and it tells us that what article did we access, or what video, I'm sorry, did we access? What was the name of it? Jellyfish. We found it on what website? What's the next thing? Discovery Education. When was this video made? 2002. We found it on the web. It was updated, I think this is what that means, updated on December 6, 2017, and this is the website. What is the only thing that's missing that we had on our Britannica that's not on here? The date we watched it. So what will we put? Access on June 12th, 2017. So below your facts, cite your information, please. me out, different from the last time, so we can use our sentence stems again for our fact. 2. You want to go again? Come on up. Do I have one more volunteer? Come on down. Our citation tells us where we got the information from, and then from the video, we found some information. So we're going to talk about according to what? Excellent. According to Discovery Education. Gelatinous.
Bodies contain nerve cells that help it regulate and respond to food.
Awesome. Now, did you know that before you started? So that came from this resource, and we told where we got that from. Great job. All right, next one. According to Discovery Education, I found awesome. Did you know that before you started research? No? Okay. Well, high five. Good job. All right, so we were able to get through 2 different resources today. Now, this is something that we're going to have to do ongoing. We're going to have to go through each one of the databases and be able to learn how to navigate them, how to find information, and most importantly, how to cite our information. But for today, we're going to close out simply by going through and doing one more small test. At the beginning, I asked you what was your favorite database, and you said books and websites, but you couldn't be too specific because you didn't know any of the resources that we had. Well, now that we have 2 under our belt, we're actually going to answer that question again. And this time, you should be able to have a little bit more input from what we learned today. So we're going to go back to that presentation at the top that we started off with. We're going to go to the next slide. And there's 2 questions. I'm going to leave these up here, but you're going to access the Padlet at the bottom, just like we did last time, so that you are able to answer them, and the screen will pop up with your answers. The first question is, why is it important to cite your information? Now, that's something we talked about throughout our whole lesson. I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to turn to each other and talk about that before we respond electronically. Why is it important to cite your information? Talk to your shoulder buddy about it. Go. You want to be here. Over again, and that should come up. It didn't come up? I guess. Go back to the other one. You were right. You don't have to delete it. You can just add another answer. Something's going on with the new Padlet, so we're just going to go back to the